everyone, welcome to the Precious Years. This is Saida, and this is a collaboration video headed up by Pepper and Pine. I will list her the playlist as well as her YouTube channel in the description below. The topic for this video is authentic homeschooling, and it's about how your family lifestyle adapts to your homeschooling style. And that is so much the case in our family. One of the first things that once we decided that we would homeschool, that we wanted to identify was how our kids learn. What is their learning style? Do they learn more visually? Do they learn by touching and feeling things? Do they learn by more of activities? Do they learn verbally? Do they like workbooks? And as we went down the path in their early years, we kind of had an idea of how their learning style is. Then I wanted to make sure that I included my husband in my decision, because the ideality of my husband, that it didn't fit into what my husband wanted, because we wanted to make sure it's a partnership. And so my husband was very much in the kind of planning stage of our curriculum, what we wanted, what he wanted, how he saw our kids learning. And we have a same ideology that we wanted to be, whatever that they learn, we wanted them to be in a more practical scenario. We do understand that theory is necessary, but we are not forcing our kids to learn anything that is not something that they can use practically. And it works out really well for us because of how our kids learn, and they're very hands-on kinesthetic learners. So whether it be our reading, we use all about reading, and it's all about kind of hands-on, moving things around, putting the words together, and that has worked out really well for them. With math, we used Math-U-See, and that is also very manipulative based. And it is not drilling and learning of facts, but mastering what they're learning, which is something that we really wanted them to learn. I didn't want her to know what's 10 plus 25, but I wanted them to kind of figure out how to bring it down and how to kind of put it in a puzzle and learn how to add higher numbers. So it's more mastery based, and that is something that we want them to be good at, because I think that's what went along with what our ideology of what we wanted them to get out of homeschooling. We also, our history of the world is a lot of experiment based and activity based. As far as our science, it's very practical. We wanted something that they could experiment, they can understand, they can feel it, they can know how it exists. As far as our religion, same thing. We don't want them to just know the facts. We want them to understand why something is written in our holy book, because we want them to resonate, to feel. I love to read. That was one of my biggest hobby growing up, even now. And we wanted them to have the love of books. And I'm so grateful that my daughters, both of them, and my oldest and my youngest, they both love books. And learning to love books, they will always be, it's always available for them to seek knowledge. So I wanted that for them to have that. And one other thing that is important in our family is to grow with the era that we're in, and technology is we're very much focused and focus our kids into learning technology, because we know that down the road it's going to be even more, we're going to be more heavily dependent on technology. So coding, playing with Legos, and playing with little bits, and all of that are things that we want our kids to be exposed of, because I think that will bring value to them down the road as they grow up. So what our homeschooling essentially is, that everything that is practical for them, that they will have to use down the road in their life, in their education, in their field of work that they choose, is how we want to gear our homeschooling for them. we're lucky to homeschool, and we have the opportunity to shape and grow our kids and mold them to be the person they are. And as they are growing up, I'm asking them questions of what they want to be, what they like, what they choose to be, so that I can help them find curriculum, find hobbies that are geared to what they like. My oldest loves to sew, so we do a lot of sewing projects. We try to, my youngest is she loves to touch and feel, so we make different kind of activities for her. Um, so I really appreciate Hannah for bringing this up, because this is really helpful for new homeschoolers coming in, not get sucked into all the wonderful curriculums that are out there, but allow you to have the opportunity to learn, to see what your kids are like. Talk to your husband or whoever your support system is and see what they want from their kids, and then piece together something that works for your family. Homeschooling is not about the most luxurious and the best curriculum. It's about what fits for your family. I hope this video is helpful to you, and if you have any questions, please leave me a comment below. I would love to help you out. I will try to find the answer for you. If I can't, I will get the answer for you. I am looking forward to all the other ladies that will be joining in on the playlist. Be sure after you visit my video, look in the description below to look at all the other wonderful ladies and their advice. If this video was helpful to you, give it a thumbs up to show some love, and share with other moms. And I hope you have a wonderful day and week, and happy homeschooling. Bye bye.